Now let's take a look at how to make a flip chart page that reviews a skill or concept. In this particular page, we're going to look at how to insert an image, how to add some text, some drag and drop tools, and even some directions for students in the notes browser. So let's get started. This particular page that we're looking at, if I switch over to presentation mode, you can see I've got an image from either the internet or an image that has been saved from somewhere. And then I've got some tools here that I can use. You've got your math tools, the straight edge and the compass and the pen tool and eraser. When I click on these while I'm in presentation mode, the tools become active, and so I can actually bisect my angle right here in ActivInspire. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, I can adjust the angle and whatever, and use the compass just like you would, and it makes it really nice because then you can demonstrate the use of different tools to your students. So let's take a look at how to get started making a flip chart that reviews a skill or concept. So I've got my header already created. The first thing I want to do is bring in an image. In this case, we're going to bring in an image from Discovery Education. So I'm going to open up my browser, and I'm already in Discovery, as you can see, but I'm going to search for a keyword. I'm going to search for angles, and I'm going to come over here to media type and do the little drop down area. I want to view, I just want to be able to find images, so I'm going to expand where it says view, and I'm going to check image because that's what I want to be able to download. And here I've got a nice image of the ceiling or vaulted ceiling, and so I can choose the size that I want to download here, and for our purposes today I'm just going to go to medium, and that's plenty big. And when I hit medium, I can go ahead and right click and save image as, and I'm going to throw it on the desktop, and I'm going to name it Cathedral. Once I have that done, I can minimize, and now I'm ready to bring that image into ActivInspire. Now I could have copied and pasted it. Sometimes that works really nicely. Sometimes it doesn't though, so let's take a look at how to bring in that image without pasting. If I go to Insert and I go to Media, then I can navigate to my desktop and find the image, Cathedral, which I saved before, and hit Open. And once I bring that onto my page, if I click on it, I can change the size of the image. I can stretch that image if I want. I usually like to keep my aspect ratio correct, so I use that bottom right hand corner, the handle there in the bottom right hand corner to change the size. I can line that up however I want. And again, like I said, if you want to stretch things out, you can. When I'm ready, I'm going to right click and lock that image in place. And because I'm in presentation mode, when I try to move it, it will no longer move. So that's handy. Then I can add some directions if I want. Here's my text tool. And if I select anywhere here, and I'm going to change the font color to black and bring that size down again, find the cute angles. And as you can see, I haven't changed the width of my text box, and because of that, my text wrapping doesn't work. As soon as I change the width of that text box, my text wrapping will begin to work. So again, I'm going to select all and make that size a little smaller so that it fits my area a little better. And once I have that how I want it, I can click on it, right click, and do lock it down. So find the acute angles. Now I might want to bring in some drag and drop tools, and to do that I'm going to get those from the Action browser. So if I go to View and Browsers, and if I go to the sixth browser over, which looks like a top, I'm in my Action Browser now, and there's 2 tabs up here at the top. Current selection and drag and drop. I want to be in drag and drop. And I'm going to add the select tool to the page and the pen tool to the page. And I might want to add a protractor to the page, maybe a ruler to the page, and certainly an eraser. And that just keeps your kids from having to mess with the things that are in the main toolbox. And as you can see in this particular main toolbox, I don't have the protractor and the ruler, so that makes them readily available. It's pretty nice there. And now I want to add some directions so my kids know what to do, or have a little further guidance. So again, if our browsers are off, we're going to go to View and Browsers and make sure that the browsers are on. And then I'll go to the Notes browser, which is the 4th one over. And I just begin typing. And once I begin adding my directions, so there's some instructions for my kids, and they're going to be in the Notes browser. Now, I'll notice up here in the top right-hand corner, as soon as I click out of my Notes browser, my little note page comes up indicating that there are notes for this page. Now, if your kids are smaller, they wouldn't be able to access those notes, and they can't reach to the top of the board. So if you wanted to, you could choose the Action browser again, and one of the drag and drops is Notes. And if I put that at the bottom of my page there, and X out of my browser, now my kids are able to open up the Notes browser at any time, which is handy if I want to leave some instructions for them there.